Hello students, welcome back to this grade 9 video lesson on health, safety and ethics. Today we will learn how to avoid accidental plagiarism when using internet sources. This video lesson will cover plagiarism, concern about plagiarism, methods to avoid accidental plagiarism. Then we will have a quick test followed by a recap of the lesson. Let us start the lesson by looking at a recap of plagiarism. In the previous lesson, we had seen that plagiarism refers to copying another person's creation such as ideas, writing, music, and pretending that they are your own work. Plagiarism can be intentional or unintentional. Student plagiarism is mostly unintentional. It is a form of cheating and is a serious offense. One such example is submitting someone else's work as your own. Concern about plagiarism. Plagiarism, even accidental, is considered a form of cheating. A college or school or university can give a failing grade or suspend students who plagiarize or are guilty of plagiarism. For these reasons, plagiarism must be avoided. Now, let us consider some methods to avoid accidental plagiarism. Number 1. Cite your source. Mentioning the website from which the information was picked up is an effective way to avoid plagiarism. This can be achieved by using a reference style. Reference styles are standardized rules for presenting information about the sources used in a text by clearly stating the name. Identify the source in the text by putting the author's last name and the publication year in parentheses. Here is an example. As you can observe, the author's last name and the publication year are enclosed in parentheses. Number 2. Include quotation marks. If you are copying someone else's work, enclose the exact words used between quotation marks. This is a way of indicating that the words are not yours. You should include the surname, date or year and page number. Refer to the following example. Cottrell is the surname of the author. The date or year and the page number are enclosed in parentheses. Number 3 is paraphrase. Paraphrasing is an alternative to quoting. It means rewriting someone else's ideas in your own words. Care must be taken to rewrite a copied text without changing the meaning of the original text. Here is an example of paraphrasing. The original text is singing and dancing are enjoyable pastimes. They are loved by many young people. Now, this text has been paraphrased as follows. Fun activities that many teenagers delight in are singing and dancing. This text has been rewritten by someone using his or her own words. Next is to present your own idea. Do not repeat a source's ideas or words. You should communicate your idea effectively. The last one is to use a plagiarism checker. A plagiarism checker is an online originality detection tool to make sure that the work you are submitting has not been copied. Examples are Paperator and CopyLeaks. Now, let us do a quick test to evaluate what you have learned today. Read the following questions carefully and answer accordingly. You will have a few seconds to give your answer. Number 1. Plagiarism refers to copying another person's creation and pretending that they are your own work. True or false? The answer is true. Number 2. Which of the following is not a method to avoid plagiarism? Is it option A, use a plagiarism checker? Option B, cite your source? Or option C, enclose the copied part in brackets? The answer is C. Enclose the copied part in brackets is not a method to avoid plagiarism. The copied part should be enclosed between quotation marks. Number 3. Plagiarism is not a punishable offense. True or false? The answer is false, as students found guilty of plagiarism are punished. Last question. A plagiarism checker is a detection tool that allows to locate occurrences of plagiarism within a work or document. True or false? The answer is true. Dear students, this is the end of our quick test. I hope that you were able to get all the correct answers. Now, it's time for a recap of today's lesson. Plagiarism refers to copying another person's creation and pretending that they are your own work. Plagiarism can be intentional or unintentional. Plagiarism is a form of cheating and is a serious offense. Some methods to avoid plagiarism are: cite your source, enclose copied parts within quotation marks, paraphrase the copied parts, present your own idea, and use a plagiarism checker. Dear students, we have reached the end of today's lesson. Thank you for your attention. I wish you all the best in your studies. Goodbye.